Hey there everyone, it's Flutterby Bubbles, and today I'm redesigning Ladybug from the show Miraculous Ladybug, of course, into the more conventional style of a magical girl. So yeah, here we go. I have a reference page just containing some Sailor Moon and Precure. I decided to keep her fringe the same. Fringe? Bangs? I call it a fringe. I don't know. Just lengthening the hair at the side. I decided to make the earrings more prominent. Yeah, just because they are very vital to her. After looking at my references, I decided that puffy sleeves were a must, because they all had them, along with a big bow on her chest, and I decided to just show her shoulders because that is kind of cute. As you can see here, I gave her a waistcoat type thing, and I'm giving her a big pleated skirt complete with a puffy underskirt. After some studying, I decided on some very impractical high-heeled boots. I don't know why you can't go around wearing high-heeled boots all the time. Anyway, so some sort of arm cuffs or gloves of some sort seemed pretty mandatory, so I went for the cuffs. I have to resize one of her hands now, just because it is way too big, so I'm just kind of fixing that here. After that, I decided she needed something on her head, so I went for some antennas. Antennae? Neither of them had a red squiggly line under them while I was making the script, so I'm going with antennae. It sounds better. I absolutely had to make the pigtails longer, and to begin with, I made them wavy, but then I made them straighter just to stay closer to her original design. I gave her big ribbons coming off her pigtails, and I thought she looked pretty cute. Now the sketch is finished, on to the inking we go! I'm so dramatic. I can't really talk about the design that I'm doing anymore because I've already spoken about that. Aside from the fact that I put spots on a lot of things, I stayed really close to the sketch, just adding in her yo-yo at the waist, which I did forget while I was sketching, but yeah, let's talk about Ladybug's original design, because why wouldn't we? I think it's important to talk about why the original design is much more practical than what I'm doing. This is just for fun, and honestly, it's cool to see this like superhero girl with a very practical outfit. First off, anyway, for how it's practical, a tight bodysuit is probably going to be easier to animate than a dress. I think. I don't know. I don't animate. 3D animators, can you tell me, is this easier? Are tight things easier to like animate than flowy things? I'd imagine they are, but I have no idea. And even like within the canon of the show, it's gonna be much easier to run around with a with just something that won't snag on anything. And nice flat shoes instead of high-heeled boots. 'Cause I don't know if you ever tried to walk in heels, but I can't walk in heels, let alone fight in them. And of course the short hair, the shorter hair, as well as, I don't know if it's going to be easier to animate, but it's going to be much easier to fight with shorter hair, or even just flying around and stuff, fighting Akumas. Her hair isn't going to just whip into her face. So, yeah, I spent forever on the inking because my hand was kind of shaky that day, and I had a lot of spots to draw, as you can see, as well as having to fill in all those spots. Yeah, it wasn't pleasant to do all those dots. Oh my god, never again. So, since my last video, my art has actually improved quite a bit, in my own opinion anyway. I don't know what you guys think, but my style has changed a little bit. Yeah. Obviously, I think I have done one video where I draw hands, but that's a relatively new thing for my style, is hand drawing. Oh god, that sounds like I'm drawing with my hand. No, I mean like drawing hands. I'm not very good at them yet, but I'm getting better. So now I think I'm just doing the last of the dots, just one line of them kind of on the skirt, because I was way too lazy to do the entire skirt, and I thought it would make it look too much. Oh yeah, I forgot I put it on the ribbons as well. I really like these ribbons, they're adorable, and I would love some of those for my hair. They just like stick out like that. This was really fun to draw. I loved redesigning her. So I don't know, maybe there's someone else I could redesign or not. I think redesigning Ladybug is enough. I'm kind of going with trying to do different types of videos just because, you know, I want to see what I enjoy doing and what other people like and stuff like that. So yeah. I now just put like dark grey behind her, and I'm onto the colouring. This is where I really wish I had put the spots on a different layer, because it took me forever to colour in the red, just because, like, you know, I have to do it around all these stupid little spots. As you can see, I am very salty. Please don't judge me. You would be too if you had to do this. Or else, I don't know, I'm just very impatient. And even selecting and just blah 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 blah, I have to colour inside the lines, and so much effort. I'm a very lazy person when it comes to colouring and all that. So yeah, I put in red basically just wherever there's dots, you know, because that's the ladybug part of everything. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping it'll be done soon, because I don't know, I'm running out of script to talk about. Yeah, just, what would you call that thingamabobby that's on the inside of her ribbon? Oh yeah, I tried doing some shines on her mask. They didn't turn out nice at all. So after I do all the red, I go on to the skin. I'm not 100% happy with the colour. It could have been a bit lighter to fit with the actual colour of Ladybug's skin, but, you know, it's difficult to take the colour directly from a 3D image. And in the end, it did turn out kind of nice. Here's me doing the eyes. Note I don't put any actual black in the eyes, I just, yeah. I decided to keep her hair blue just because that seemed magical girly enough. Yeah, just filling in any blank spaces with a marker or a pen or something. You know, general arty stuff. I use a very light blue or cool white kind of colour for the rest of it, just for some contrast. And then I use an airbrush in a pinky reddy kind of colour everywhere else on the skin, just because it makes it seem a little bit more alive, as you can probably tell. Yeah, it does. It looks much better than just, you know, having a flat colour, and not just putting the blush on the face, but putting it pretty much any skin, on any skin even. Jeez, I can't speak. So yeah, here's me just figuring out what to do with the lipstick, and yeah, on to shading. I decided to use a dark red on a multiply layer. Yeah, it's very messy, as you can see. I'm just kind of blocking it in. I don't really have a proper light source for this. I'm just blocking it in random places. I'm not minding too much about how messy it is, because eventually I will go along and use a kind of blur tool thing. It should be happening now. Yep, see? I'm a genius. But yeah, I'm just kind of blurring it in, because it looks nice and soft and pretty and stuff. And it's fun. I like blurring the shade in. Yeah, but yeah, messing around with opacities here. Believe it or not, I actually scripted this and I'm still running out of things to talk about because I'm very bad at scripts. So once the shading is done, I use the same kind of brush to add a yellow on a different layer, and I blurred it in to make a nice highlight, because I would not recommend using a pure white to highlight things. Like, you know, the colours add a bit more life to the illustration, as you can kind of see here. So now I should be pretty much done. Thank you very much for watching, and be sure to let me know if you like this video, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. It would happen in a few months because I can't keep an upload schedule. Anyway, I will see you later. Bye!